who I am. I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. You can come to my talk show anytime. We have Coffee Talk with Karen every weekday at 11 a.m. And we have Real Talk with Karen Stacy every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's not your mama's talk show. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. And let's have some fun, baby. You can find us on all social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Testing. Is this mic working? You better believe it is. I'll see you guys soon. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. And here in New York, it's going to be like 85 degrees, right? I mean, who's better than us today? It is warm out there, let me tell you. This morning, it wasn't that warm when I got up to do my workout. It was still kind of cool. I had a sweatshirt on. But now it's like no sleeve kind of day. You know what I'm saying? We got to tank it up. Good morning. Let me see who is on here. Thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are also live on the on Facebook on the Karen Stacy page. We are also live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button on the Karen Stacy page. Turn your notifications on. And if you haven't already done so, please join the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. And you can join all your friends. And then, of course, you can subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Just search Real Talk Karen Stacy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for hump day. There ain't no humping going on over here, but you know, it is Wednesday and it is hump day. So I figured, you know, I'll say it. It's worth mentioning. It's an honorable mention. So thank you guys so much for tuning in this morning. I want to thank all of you that tuned in last night for Real Talk when I had Carmela on with me. That was kind of fun. I want to say good morning to those of you that are on. For anybody that is new to the show, do me a favor. When you guys, you know, jump on here, say good morning to us. You know, that's what this is all about. Being alone together. So say good morning. You know, we talk about a little bit of everything and nothing. And really this show is interactive. So, you know, I don't normally typically have guests on Coffee Talk because, well, just because it's early, but no. And because, you know, this is kind of more interactive. And I know a lot of you are used to this. So sometimes when we have guests, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm not paying attention to your comments, because I'm not. No. You know, if you have a guest on, it's very difficult to, you know, as is for me to talk and try to decipher the comments and read and stuff. It's a lot trickier than you may imagine it to be. So when I have a guest on, you know, I can't give them my full attention if I'm reading what you're writing while they're speaking to me. So, you know, don't ever feel like you don't count, because you do. But, you know, it's easier in the morning or on a show where I do not have a guest for me to be more interactive with you guys. So, you know, please, if you're on here, drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for sharing, honey. Good morning, Gina. Hi, Eunice. Oh, Gina said, of course, my screen cracked on my phone and I have to put it in for repair before I leave tomorrow. So I may have to jump off. Oh boy, good luck with that phone. I tell you, man, these phones, we can't live with them, can't live without them. Hey, Sylvia, good morning. Hold on a second. All the comments went crazy. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Tanya, good day to you all. Love your coffee freaks. No doubt, Tanya. Good morning, John. Thank you for joining us. I love that t-shirt, Karen. Can you make me one? Yes, but not like this, because this is just an undershirt. You guys all like the undershirts. It's hysterical. This is like a wife beater. So I was just experimenting on this. Actually, Carmela gave them to me because, believe it or not, this is an extra large, and they didn't fit the person that was supposed to wear the extra large. As you can tell, I am nowhere near an extra large, and it kind of fits me. It fits like maybe a medium. So I was experimenting. Good morning. Good morning. There are some people on here. It just says Facebook user. I cannot see your name. I don't know where you are. Good morning. Is that Blizz? Good morning. Lisa, good morning. Rosie, good morning. Hello, Karen. How do I tell if my mom's friend is into me? Well, that's a whole other show. Thank you for joining us, but I think if you're already asking the question, if you're asking that question, you already know the answer. Oh, good morning, Alyssa. So happy to see that your hubby is doing well this morning. I never heard back from you yesterday, but I saw your post on Facebook, so I'm really happy to hear that he is doing well. Do get your hump on. Yeah, Tanya, from your mouth to God's ears. You guys know the rule. If anybody gets humping today, okay, you get humping today, you scream out my name 3 times right at that point. You know, like when you're reaching like the heavens and you're going, oh God, that's when you scream out my name. Okay, just saying. Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Let me see. Eunice, I will like that logo. Yes. Okay. You got it. Let me see where else I am here. Hold on a second. Do me a favor, you guys. I can't do this without you. Please share out the video for me. Please tag your friends. Carmela told us last night she didn't think she was going to be able to be on this morning. So I need your help, please. If you can share out this video, tag your friends, all good. Russell, I like the glasses today, Miss Karen. Thank you. These are another new pair. Remember I told you guys Friday when I was having a day from hell that I got my new glasses in. So I had my Run DMC ones on Monday, right? Those big white ones, the square ones that look ridiculous. And then these are the other ones, which I really, really dig these. These are very me, I think. And they turn, when you go outside, they turn into the sun. See how they're probably like a little, they're not quite clear right now. So, yeah, I'm digging these a lot. And then I have another pair, like I said, that were kind of normal and clear. And I don't know, they weren't, something's off with them. But it is what it is. But thank you, Russell. And thank you for joining us. Who else is here? Hey, Rita P, how are you? Rochelle, good morning, honey. How are you? Good morning, Mark. Just getting to my pain management doctor. Okay, good luck with that. Let me see who else. Somebody else is saying, hello, Karen. I cannot see your name. But you have boobs. I don't. Well, you know, we all have boobs. They're just, not like everything else in life. One size don't fit all, right? Yes, thank you, Karen. Of course, Alyssa. Happy to see that. All good. Let me see if I missed anybody's comments. You guys are tagging each other. Thank you so very much for doing that. Share it out. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let me see. Okay. So I wanted to talk about this today. We were talking a little bit about it last night, but we really didn't get a chance to go like in, because we would, talking about the, the party and everything. So, I want to know what you guys think. And I'm not going this is a judgment-free zone, remember? So when we discuss these things, I don't want anybody attacking somebody else because their opinion is different than your opinion, okay? So I'm going to start by saying that now, because if anybody starts getting out of hand, you're out of here. Okay, because I try to avoid these things only because I don't want people fighting with each other. So let's agree to disagree if that happens. Okay, so here's what I'm curious about. They are now, I hear a car. I hope nobody's not coming to try to come steal me. I got the door open. What do you guys think? I was talking about this a little bit last night. What do you think about the fact that they are really starting to open things up back here, here rather, in New York? What is your feeling about it? Because, I think so many people have different points of views. And again, I respect each and every one of our points of views. So, we're watching now on the news. I was watching it actually this morning, right? And they were taking a poll to see what people thought. Now, again, I mentioned this yesterday. So they're saying that if you are fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask outside in public unless you are in a crowd. Now, to my understanding, they had the 6 feet distance, right? That was the first thing, right? Then they made it to 3 feet distance, right? But to my understanding, you only had to wear a mask if you were in direct contact. If you could not maintain 6 foot distance, you had to wear a mask. Now, I guess it's a 3 foot distance. Okay. So my question to you guys, and again, don't start attacking nobody. I want to know what you think. Do you think that masks work? Do you wear a mask or do you not wear a mask? That's my question for you. Do you wear a mask? And now I also I know there are certain places we have to wear a mask because we are, it's mandated. They don't make you go, you can't go into a store or whatever without the mask on, right? So I just want to know what you guys think about the mask wearing. Do you wear a mask? Do you not wear a mask? Do you believe that the masks are helping? I want to know what your thoughts are, because I feel like what they're putting on now is so contradictory. Meaning, we already knew that as long as we were outside and we were beyond 6 feet from people, we didn't have to wear a mask. So I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm just curious what you guys think. Because like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people at events and stuff. Everybody's taking pictures with each other. They're on top of each other. There's no mask wearing. There's no nothing. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not playing one on the radio right now. I'm asking how you guys feel about it and what you think about it. Okay, Joe Q, what's going on? Let me see. Hey, Jacka, good morning, sweetie. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Alyssa, for your help. Alyssa, I never wear a mask. When I am out and about, I stay socially distanced. Okay. Anyone else? Hold on a second. The comments just went. Give me a second. I'm coming back for you. Okay, Russell, I wear a mask and I got the 1 dose of the vaccine so far of the Moderna. Okay. Gina, I am completely vaccinated. I still wear a mask to protect others. My mom is 80 and lives with me. God forbid, she is also vaccinated. Her aides have to wear a mask when working with her. Okay. Tony said, I really don't think the mask works for the vaccine or the vaccine as well. I know a lot of people getting sick after getting the vaccine and they were totally fine before that. Rochelle, everyone has their own opinion. I don't believe the masks are helping, to be honest. All the rules have changed constantly, just like the plexiglass. Yeah, I agree. And again, like Rochelle said, like I said before, everyone has their own opinion and you have to do what works for you. I am not shunning anybody for feeling one way or feeling another way. Everybody has their own opinion on these things. And so I am just curious what you guys are thinking, because I'm looking at all this stuff on, on the TV and everything. And I'm saying to myself, like Rochelle just said, it's constantly changing. Now, you can say it's constantly changing because they keep trying to tell us that this thing is constantly changing, right? Okay, that's understandable. And in my personal opinion, most things in life are trial and error. And medicine is no different. Even the most well-trained doctor is still, I don't want to say guessing, because that's not the right word, and I don't ever want to, take away a doctor's credibility, but it's trial and error. So if you have something wrong with you and they prescribe a medication to you, there is a chance it's not going to work. There is a chance that you are going to have a side effect from it. There is a chance that you will have a reaction to it, right? And how do they find this out? By giving it to you. So even with the vaccines, I've done a lot of research on vaccines from way back when. And there are many people, especially children, that have been vaccine injured. Now, because it may or may not be the norm, people say, oh, that doesn't happen. They're even saying with this vaccine, right? They're trying to show you, right? Because it's a numbers game. And you have to, if you believe in science, you have to believe these numbers, right? So the science says that there is a 1% chance that you're going to get this blood clot, let's say, with Johnson & Johnson. Or I'm just giving an example. And this is a factual thing that I just saw, right? Well, at least, on TV. And they said that that when you have a child during childbirth, you have a 2% chance of forming a blood clot during childbirth. So they're trying to say you have a 1% chance of getting this blood clot when getting the vaccine. But we have children all day, every day, and there's a 2% chance of you getting a blood clot when you have your child, right? So people look at the numbers, 1%, 2%. Hey, that ain't so bad, right? But if you're part of that 1% or 2%, bad. So that's the reason why I think people need to be in tune with their own bodies and know that, you know what, I get certain reactions to things. And therefore, if that's how you are, you have to form your opinion from that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy Facebook page. Hit that thumbs up button. We are live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Make sure you join all your friends. We are also live on Real Talk Karen Stacy on YouTube and on Twitch. So thank you guys for tuning in. Right now, I'm just asking if you wear a mask, if you don't wear a mask, and what your feelings are on it. Eunice said, I do wear a mask. I like to be safe than sorry. Someone else said they agree. Only place I wear a mask is inside a store. Rochelle, like germs don't go around it or over it. It's like a control thing, I feel. Well, it's definitely, it's like, like the scarlet letter, So now with them saying, like, okay, well, if you're vaccinated, then you don't have to wear the mask. And I told you guys the story when my husband worked in the hospital and the swine flu, and he had to get the vaccine for the swine flu, which was like this. It was just wham, bam. And he didn't want to get it, but if he didn't, he had to wear a respirator and a big sign, really basically like a clip on his ID stating that he, refused the vaccine. So I feel like that's what they're trying to do. Like, where now, like, what are they going to do? They're going to like come over to you. Oh, you're not wearing a mask. Can I see you? Are you vaccinated? Can you show me proof that you're vaccinated? Like, really? Like, do you want to implant a fucking chip in my head too? So you could just scan it and get all my data and information. And there are some people that think that that's great. They think, wow, that's great. You know what? They got all the information. It's perfect. I don't know about you, but I don't feel that way at all. I am all for things that help, but I'm also for privacy. Remember that movie, I Am Not a Number, I Am a Man? I mean, I am not a number, So those things really do make me feel a little wackadoozy. Maria says, fully vaccinated and still wear over around people I don't know. Okay. Ed, good morning. Hold on a second. I am coming back because, of course, the comments went crazy because I have a big mouth and I was talking. Sylvia, I wear a mask. I'm being safe all this month. Being around a lot of people I don't know anymore, though. So you're starting to question the mask wearing, Sylvia, is what you're saying. Eunice, I see people talking so close. Tanya, well, retail and shops, no, I don't agree. Should wear a mask, and people that have the flu should stay the fuck home and get parcel delivery. Okay. Laura, I keep my mask down unless I'm around people and still iffy about getting vaccinated. Angela, better safe than sorry. New data comes in every day. I'm fully vaccinated and will keep wearing a mask because we just don't know all the facts yet. Did you hear the woman, Candace, who is protesting against masks? No, I have not seen that. I try my best not to watch the news. So someone else said, we cannot shut down again. The price of lumber and steel are through the roof. I agree with Tony. 2 people we know died after taking the vaccine, Rochelle said. That is real. And again, I don't want to go into, people turn things into like anti-vax and vax. And I don't know, no one that is quote unquote anti-vax is not for pro-health. So it's categorizing. It's putting people against each other. People that, children that are not vaccinated because their parents choose not to put these things into their children's bodies are the healthiest children you will ever meet. The ones that have autism and the ones that have all of these allergies and everything else, you can be sure that they were all vaccinated. So for anybody that hasn't done their research, you really should, because like everything else, there are 2 sides to every story. And yes, there are some people that feel that the, one outweighs the other. And they feel that if they can take something to prevent them from getting COVID, that they will take their chances on what reaction they will have to the vaccine over not getting the vaccine. Again, to each his own. So then, you know what? Your body, your choice. and you go get the vaccine and you roll the dice like we do with everything. I mean, the truth of the matter is that, I could, God forbid, walk out of here and a fucking tree could fall on my head, right? What am I going to do? Stay inside the whole day because I'm afraid a tree's going to fall on my head? I mean, it could happen, but, we don't know, right? So, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of injuries that come with medicine, and people put it right under the rug because they don't want, because maybe it's not quote unquote the norm. So they do not want to shine light on that because they feel that they're going to put fear into people, and they don't want to put fear into people. So I think there's a difference between putting fear into people and giving people the proper information. That's my opinion. All right. So let me see the rest of it's just so new still. Karen in the mornings. Hey, you. Good morning. Just tuned in. Good morning. I don't know who that is. I can't see your name. But thank you for joining us. Rosie, I'm vaccinated. I only wear the mask if I am with others who have not been vaccinated. Okay, Lala, it's way past time. So many lives lost and destroyed by other than any virus. If people cannot see the hypocrisy of COVID rules, they are blind. If you're afraid, stop living or whatever you're comfortable with. I'm done tolerating that. So, it's funny because when I say, is it too soon? Is it not soon enough? We have, a lot of people have different feelings. A lot of people feel, I'm not ready for this. And again, I've said it all the time. If you're not ready for it, then don't do it. Stay home. Stay where you feel is the best. Okay. I make oh my God, there was just the biggest freaking thing. It was like this big. It was like a bee thing at the door. I was like, please God, don't come in here. I chose to keep my son home from school this year. His school was open all year. Now, my son has respiratory issues. So I chose to keep him home. I had the choice because I personally do not believe that an asthmatic child should have a mask on for 8 hours a day. Sorry. Also, don't feel that, we didn't know enough about what was going on. Excuse me. And I made the choice not to put him into school. Now, had I been forced to put him into school, I would have had a really big fucking problem with that. But they are forcing us to do a lot of things. What is everybody going to do with their children if they mandate this vaccine? Because remember, there's no more religious exemptions now in New York and California. They revoked that 2.5 years ago. Actually, it's going to be 3 years in this June. Okay? So there is no way for you to say, I don't agree with this. There is no research on children yet. And you're going to tell me in September I have to put that shit in my son for him to go to school? You might as well fucking kill me. I'll be sitting there going, okay, Noah, if I pour one glass of wine and then I pour another glass of wine, how many glasses of wine did mommy pour? I mean, honestly. So, let's think about that because, the truth of the matter is that last time I looked, I was still an American and I should have rights. And if somebody is going to force something on me that I personally don't agree with, I have a problem with that. And if you have a problem with it, people think like I'm the worst mother in the world. No, my son is my main priority. And I know my son and I know his medical background. And I am the one that took him away from all of that because they told me my son was autistic. They told me he was on the spectrum. They told me everything. And you've all seen my son on here, right? So guess what? The doctors and the data and all that stuff, it ain't always right because one size doesn't fit all. That's all I'm saying. So I agree with Lala in the sense that I am not going to tolerate certain things either. And then if he goes back to school in September, is he supposed to wear a mask all day long? Because I do not feel that anyone should wear a mask for longer than a certain amount of time. I really don't. That's my personal feelings on it. And that is the reason why I personally don't go out and do things that would encumber me having to wear a mask for that long of a period of time. I don't feel that's healthy. Other people will say, well, it's not healthy for you to go out with the mask on, without the mask on. And that's okay. That's okay, because honestly, there is statistics to back up both. There are statistics to say to you, well, you should wear a mask because this is what the mask wearing does for you. And then there are statistics that will say, well, you shouldn't wear a mask because this is what extended periods of wearing a mask will do to you. So you see what I'm saying? There's two sides to every story. So let's not be so quick to hate on people for feeling one way or another way. Let me see who else is commenting here. Rochelle, no, not at all. And I respect what others feel. I think all these restrictions need to be lifted and leave it up to the individual if they want to wear the mask or not. As for me, I'm sitting waiting to board my flight and my mask is off and no one is saying a word, not even security. That's very interesting. Interesting to know. Well, you know what? I mean, again, I agree with you. The problem with that is that there are people, so this is where things get tricky. So the problem with, like, so let's just say that they don't mandate, for instance, vaccines, and people come from another country. Now, again, most of the reasons why we had all of the disease and everything else is because we didn't have clean water. So now that in America, we have clean water, we have all of these things, it eradicated a lot of things just because of that. Of course, there were vaccines that were created, which also helped to eradicate these things. Okay, so now if you're coming from somewhere else, I say, yeah, if you want to come into America, you got to get vaccinated, because I don't know where you've been and I don't know what you've been exposed to. You might have been in a poor country and were exposed to all sorts of things that I don't need you bringing here into the United States. But if you are from the United States, you know, I don't believe that, you know, I mean, so that's where the problem is that there are people that are negligent, that do not take care of their health, do not take care of certain things, which is why the government steps in to try and guide people, right? Which I'm going to use the word guide. It's a kind word because I don't think the word guide is the right word, but you follow what I'm saying to you. So yeah, I mean, the problem with allowing people, you know, the individual, is that some individuals are very toxic and they will not make the best choices for themselves or for others, right? I'll go back to my condom analogy. You know, there are some people, I got something in my mouth. There are some people, right, that will knowingly have unprotected sex with you, knowing that they have some type of a venereal disease. You know, there are people that just don't give a flying hoot about other people. So that's when it becomes tricky. So when you're in the public arena, you never know if the person standing next to you is an asshole, right? So that's where the tricky part comes. Alyssa, gonna be a lot of lawsuits out there if businesses start requiring you getting vaccinated at work for those that don't feel safe getting it. Yeah, well, there's been a lot of that going on. And guess what? The way that they have created this, you have no choice. And this is the part that I have a problem with. Remember my words. I've been saying this for years. If you guys go back to my Real Talk shows, I had somebody on, we talked about vaccines. I talked about all of this stuff for years. And I kept saying they were doing the impeachment. They were doing all these things. And underneath it, they pass all these laws so that people don't even know that it was passed. They put 5G up while they were doing the impeachment thing, right? So nobody had the chance to fight over the fact that we're getting radiation put into our systems now, right? But let's do something in the media so that people aren't paying attention to what's going on in the back end, right? They did the same thing. That there was that measles outbreak, right? So then they mandated and took away people's religious exemptions because of the measles outbreak, which that was not the reason for the measles outbreak. And then they made it law. They removed people's religious rights. That is not American. That is fucking with my civil rights, your civil rights. You know what I'm trying to say? So this is the kind of thing. So now when you're saying about this, they're going to try this shit now too. Watch. And you know what? The sad thing is it may get passed. It may get passed. And again, you know, I just feel that, you know, we fought really hard to have, you know, that abortion was legal, right? That women should have a choice whether or not they want to carry the child or not carry the child. My body, my choice. Shouldn't all things go that way? I mean, I'm just saying. Good morning, Bruno. I took the Moderna and it got me very sick. I'm not sure who wrote that, but I'm sorry. Hope you are feeling better. Somebody else said I got COVID twice. I've heard that. Rita, I am vaccinated, but I still wear the mask. I've watched people closely, and it's amazing how much spit, for lack of a better word, that comes out of your mouth. I know we have been lied to from the very beginning. They scared us, dictated what we could and couldn't do. Yeah, absolutely. And somebody just said it almost killed me. I cannot see your name. I apologize. I don't know who that is, but thank God that you are here with us. Tanya said, yes, if you're 100% on health or all that, I wouldn't be having the COVID vacation, as they say. You can't have it if you have flu-like anything, coughing, running nose, dizziness, or even infection. They want, hold on. And remember, you guys, when I'm reading this, I'm reading you guys. I don't have the time to, you know, differentiate sometimes here. So I'm reading verbatim what you guys are writing. These are not my words, so just bear with me. Rochelle, they want to discriminate us now for having our own beliefs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, HIPAA, right, Bruno? Sylvia, they also said birth control pills and smoking causes clots at a higher rate than this vaccine. Yes, I saw that as well. Alyssa said, I agree. Taking shot number 2 on the 11th. I can't see your name, but okay. No mask for me anymore in New Hampshire, Bruno said. The mask doesn't help unless you have a professional fitted N95, I guess the mask. Okay. Hey, Raphael, Mr. GQ in the building. Facebook user, the claim Moderna and Pfizer takes 2 weeks after the second shot to be fully vaccinated. Okay. Bruno said the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act is a federal law that requires the creation of national standards to protect sensitive patients' health information from being disclosed without the patient's consent or knowledge. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you so much for that. Hannah, thank you. I see you on Twitch. Karen, that was Brent with information about the lumber and steel, and also it 2 weeks after the second shot to be considered fully vaccinated. Okay, thank you, Brent. I'm sorry, I don't see your name. Maria, I don't take the flu shot ever, but I think this COVID is 1 in 100 year, like the Spanish flu. I don't know, just kind if too old to take the chance. Okay. Good morning, Maria. I hope you are feeling better. Let me see who else is here. Good morning, Michelle. Tanya, you know what? I was told you can actually get COVID still after vaccination. That's what I heard. So actually, it's real hard to believe what the heck is good for anything. So yeah, that's always the case. Nothing is without, nothing is 100%. Everything you do, you can always, nothing is 100%. Nothing. We know this, right? Birth control, nothing is 100%. Vaccines, again, do your research, guys, because your body is a well put together machine, and your body knows how to fight things. Again, certain, modern medicine, thank God for it, because it has saved, billions of lives, right? But you have to just get your information. That's all I'm trying to say. Get the information. And yes, you can get vaccinated and you can still get whatever it is. So there's no guarantee in anything in life. Like I said to you, I could walk out of here right now and a tree could fall on my head. God forbid. Hey, Neri, good morning. How are you? I actually reached out to you yesterday, but I didn't hear back from you. Angela said, my son has had a chronic asthma history also. He's only 1 out of 3 kids in his class that are remote, and the teacher put him through hell for it. That's messed up. I'm sorry to even hear that. Nobody is going to force me to do anything. Alyssa, you know what? I hate to say it, but it is a possibility. And the funny thing is that, how about this? My son, because my son is registered in school, I did not take him for his physical this year, because I am not bringing my healthy child, knock on wood, into a doctor's office if he don't need to go during this time. And the nurse reached out to me and said, he's still registered in the school, which means that we need, he has to go to the doctor and get this. And I said, well, I'm not sending him to the doctor. He's not even in school. He's remote. Yes, but he's registered. Therefore, the city, asks for this information. So how about that shit? So you know what? You say you're not going to be forced to do anything, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I've been saying, is that people are sheep sometimes, and they allow these things, so that now here's going to be the outcome. I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are also live on the Karen Stacy page. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you join the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Join all your friends. Be sure to subscribe to Real Talk Karen Stacy on YouTube and Twitch. So today we are kind of talking about wearing masks, not wearing masks, how you guys feel about that. And this is a judgment-free zone. So anybody that is making comments, you are not going to be attacked. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, and be conscious of the way you word things when you post as well, because we are not insulting anyone, whether they wear a mask, whether they don't wear a mask. We are respectful, and we are not insulting others for choosing something different than what we choose. Okay, so Ricky Rick, good morning. How are you? Your son is normal. Fuck them. From Brent. Noah, you rock. You got creative skills. Thank you for that, honey bunny. Lewis said, it's all about education. Alkalinity is the key. Absolutely. A vegan diet is crucial. Physical activity is also very important. 84% of people who died from COVID-19 were deficient in vitamin D. Herbal supplements are extremely effective in neutralizing the virus. According to many studies, masks and distancing are effective. Thank you for that information, Lewis. Yes, I believe the same thing. Like I said, your body is a well put together machine that, if given the right foundation or building blocks, it has the capacity and capability to do all we need it to do. With this fucking mask, you breathe the same air you throw out. Well, Eunice, and there is one of the reasons why some of the statistics show that it is that there are harmful effects of wearing a mask for a prolonged period of time. Neri, I'm surprised they are not telling you anything for not wearing your mask. When you are at airport or plane, they mandate that you need to wear a mask. Yeah, again, I haven't traveled, so I don't know that information, Neri, but, I know Rochelle just posted, but she's in the airport. She is not physically on the plane, to my understanding. Hey, Russell. Okay. Anyone coming into this country from another country should definitely be made to get vaccine. I agree. Unless it's a requirement at work, I won't get the vaccine. See, but there you go. Now it's going to be, a requirement. Maria, I see you, baby girl. Good morning, Carmela. We are going backwards, Neri said. Yeah, well, welcome to America. We individuals should have a choice. That's what I'm saying. Lala, it's the government. If the government is offering anything for free, you best question it. This isn't China, and my kids were vaccinated when little, and I paid for them. Needless government in our lives and more common sense. Sorry, I get worked up. So I'm just gonna listen now. No, I get it. I'm with you. Okay, it's okay. And don't get worked up. We're just talking. So there's no reason for us to get crazy. Okay. Tanya said exactly that that's the goddamn truth. Ship people with nothing to care for. They are the scum of this earth. I would love to wipe out those fuckers. Maybe the virus was meant to those dirty and sanitary people that breed disease. Whoa, that's a mouthful there, Tanya. Diane, I'm here, guys. Crazy schedule. Okay, Diane, are you coming on Saturday? What's going on? Oh, you were in the wrong page. Okay, Maria, I couldn't see your name. I see you now. Hey, Angelo Michelli is here. Good morning, honey. I've missed you. I haven't seen you on. Lewis said, as of right now, the federal government is not mandating the vaccine. They will implement mandatory vaccines by having employers mandate it. Right. Which again, I don't feel that is okay. But just my opinion. Karen, it's me, Evan Alexander. Okay, good morning. Okay, let me see. Maria, my back feels broken and my best friend got COVID, got something, both vaccines. I don't understand what you wrote, Maria. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Diane, I hate when people I don't know ask me if I got the vaccine. It's really nobody's business. I don't ask them if they had a colonoscopy lately. Yeah, and again, it's because it's, judgment. Bruno, they only guarantee in life taxes and death. Real talk. So Lala said it's against such requirements if something is not FDA approved, and this is not, it is an emergency youth authorization. There you go. Best friend got COVID after getting the vaccine. Okay, well, sorry, I just saw. Okay, no problem, Neri. Yes, you know what? Thank you. I'll put this up, Sky, because you are the best. Same exact thing happened to me with the nursing school. Okay, Angela, so you feel me then. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me right now. It's all out of control. No, and I mean, again, I still don't believe in all that shit, but my kid isn't even in school. If he goes to school to pick something up, it's placed outside for him, okay? So he doesn't even step foot inside of school grounds, and now you're going to mandate what I do? Get out of here, please. Exactly. I had COVID last March and so far so good without the vaccine. Good, Tony. Glad to hear that. Sorry I'm late. Longest I've slept in years. Oh, good morning, Sky. Okay. They are basically trying to control us. Well, this has been the scenario for years now, guys. People need to wake up, stand up, and act out. Consider it a protest to keep the right to choose your own medical treatments. Lala, There were a lot of moms in New York, in California, that were arrested because they were fighting against the religious exemptions being removed. And like I said, that happened almost 3 years ago. They've been appealing it for 3 years. And it is really it's one of the constitutional rights, and they walked right over it, and nobody's moving from it. And of course, Cuomo is the best. So that's a whole other story. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to read your comments. Some of you guys are talking to each other, so bear with me. Neri, I believe we have a choice to wear the mask and get vaccine. I do not want to be dictated to also. I agree. I think, as an adult, you're not paying my fucking bills. You shouldn't be telling me what to do. Although, let me recant that statement for a moment, right? Because is that why they're giving us stimulus checks? Because now they're paying for us? I don't know. Let me see. Get vaccinated, wear your mask, act like you care about other humans. So Skycap, I love you, honey, but that's like we're being, that's a little bit of a judgmental perspective on things. We're just getting people's opinions on things. I don't believe that people that aren't getting vaccinated don't care about other human beings. I think, like I said, one size does not fit all. So, like, I love you, but that was a strong statement. Tony, exactly. The only time they say something is to bring up the ratings. The media is evil. Lisa, I'm fully vaccinated, was with someone who found out they had COVID 2 days after. I got tested anyway, and thankfully I was negative. But because it's not 100%, yeah, well, you absolutely do. Karen, there's a problem with the page. Oh, I nobody else had said that. Okay, Carmela. The virus was the result of transmission from eating animals not meant for human consumption. Not a lung flu. Question digestion. How has it ever affected the way we breathe? That should get you thinking. Yes, hoping. Okay, well, you gotta hit us up so you can get tickets for it, Diane. Let me see. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, Lewis. To totalitarian. Adjective relating to a system of government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete subservience to the state. A totalitarian regime. Scary shit right there, babe. Maria, I agree with you. My daughter is remote all year. You know what? That's my choice. Yep. Lala, quote, air quotes, have you gotten the vaccine? Answer, no, and I'm also not wearing panties. All right, let's not wear panties. Karen, when you click on your notifications, it's going to Angelo's. I don't know if it's a glitch, but everyone gets pushed to his page. Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't really check into that right now, but thank you for letting me know. Let me see. Cheryl, I will not wear the mask outside, but when I'm in stores and concerts to protect myself. I'm going to Angel's page. Oh, so that must mean that Angel is live while I'm on right now. That must be the problem. So you need to tell Angel that he can't be live while I'm live on my page. That's the problem then. Yes, I got in touch with Carmela about the problem. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that, but he should know I'm on every day at 11 o'clock. All right, we'll talk about that afterwards. Thank you for letting me know, and I apologize for that. Rosie, do your research, educate yourself on pros and cons, then do what you're comfortable with. The bigger picture here is look at what's exactly is happening. The people are divided. Ever hear divide and conquer? It got me thinking. I say that all the time. I always say You know, united we stand, divided we fall. I say that all the time, and everybody blamed it on, you know, Trump. Everybody blamed it on this one. Everybody blamed it on that one. And Trump is out of office, and everybody is just as divided. So it is what it is. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. So that's the issue. All right. So here's the deal, you guys. I want you to, you know, I just want to say, for those of you, right, we just discussed this, mask on, mask off. Let's all please be respectful of one another. Let us all do what works for us. Again, my feeling is be respectful and keep your distance. If you choose not to wear a mask, just don't stand on top of somebody else, because they may not feel the same way. I told you guys when I was at the icy place last week, and the woman, you know, like, they were standing on top of me. I don't stand on top of me. Stay the fuck back. I don't know you. Stay away from me. So I think if everybody just respects one another's space, the world will definitely be a better place. So again, I don't pass judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone. I was just curious what you guys were thinking. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask, go out, don't go out, you know, and we'll continue to discuss this. But that being said, you know, you guys know I've stayed away from people as well. My health, my son's health, my father's health, my in-laws' health is very important to me. So I am a firm believer of, you know, trying to be proactive in staying safe. So, and whatever that means. So again, you guys know that we're doing the birthday bash. You only have like 3 more days to get your tickets. It is on May 1st, Saturday night, 7 p.m. It is $25 to purchase tickets. We are going to have food. We are going to have raffles. We are going to have giveaways, and we are going to have a fabulous, awesome DJ. So make sure you guys get your tickets, okay? And again, we have, everything is spaced out, like I discussed with you guys last night. All the tables are spaced out. It's a big open space. So we are doing our best to keep everybody safe, because I wouldn't want anybody asking me to go to a place that I wouldn't go to. So I am definitely, we are doing the best, all that we can to keep everybody safe, to have fun, and to have a good time, because I can't wait to just listen to music and laugh and have fun. So I hope you guys come and celebrate with me. For those of you that cannot make it, you guys know we will do it again. It won't be my birthday bash, but we will do something again. So stay with me. All right. So I love you all. Have a great day. And I will see you guys mañana at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen. And don't forget to jump on and subscribe to everything, right? And wait, let me just play this. There's really something wrong with me, but it's okay. You all know this already. So I hope to see you guys. Don't forget, I want to see you guys at my party. All right. I love you all. Have a great day. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood here in New York. So hopefully we can enjoy the day. I got to go get blood work done today. So, you know, take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. I love you guys. Get your tickets now. Have a great day.